Hey guys, Franchise here with Franchise80s.com. I'm back again with another video. This one, a quick overview on a new book I picked up called the Star Wars The Action Figure Archive. And I can tell you it's a really cool book. I have a lot of Star Wars books. And I just love these books as a toy collector. The books that I look for are books that have a lot of pictures of the actual toys, because sometimes you can't afford to buy all the different action figures that you want, and you basically have a collection here within this book. You can look at them and have all the information that you want on the action figure by purchasing a book like this. This is a really great book. It has a lot of great information and a lot of great pictures on the Star Wars toy line, and encompasses a lot of the different toy lines over the years. By far the greatest Star Wars action figures are the ones made by Kenner in the late 70s and early 80s. So let me quickly show you this book. It's really heavy, nice, big, thick book. Here we go. Take a look at it so you kind of see the size there. Has a lot of really cool pictures in here. This book is roughly around, let's see how many pages it has. 183 pages. Wow. A lot of great stuff in this book. Let me kind of give you a rundown here. Let me show you some pictures. Even has the droids in the Ewok line. That's kind of cool there. You can see. This is really great. The loose figures here, so you can see. I had a lot of these action figures growing up. Let me see if I can find a lot of the vehicles too. Has pictures and information on a lot of the vehicles. This book is not a hardcover, but it's a really nice book. The only thing about this book that I kind of don't like is the way it's put together. It kind of comes apart. Some of the pages kind of come apart a little bit easy. Doesn't feel as sturdy, or that it's going to last a long time, kind of like some of my other books. So that's definitely not a good thing. See here, you can see the early bird special action figures there, and then the Luke. And what's really cool is it gives you detailed information and pictures of the different Luke Skywalker hair variations, the blonde and the brown hair. It says here that Luke was sometimes painted with yellow hair and sometimes with brown. Both variations are available on several of the card styles below. Note change in photo on the Return of the Jedi card. So they released some of the Luke figures and changed up some of the pictures on the cards that they came on. The reason for the different color hairs is I was watching the documentary on the Kenner toys recently on Netflix. It's called The Toys That Made Us. Episode 1 is the Star Wars line on the Kenner Corporation, and one of the Kenner representatives on that documentary was talking about how the reason why some of these action figures had different color hair, different color paint is because they had the different factories that they made them in. They use different colors. They some of them didn't get the color right on them. So a lot of these toys were made overseas in the Orient, and so some of the factories didn't really get the color right. So now we're left with a lot of different variations, which is kind of cool because some of those variations are worth a lot of money. They're highly sought after, and made it for a great collector aftermarket. So real quick again, I want to show you the book here. Highly recommend it. It's a great book if you're into Star Wars toys, collecting Star Wars toys or Star Wars memorabilia. This book is definitely a must-have. And if you're watching me, you're probably a huge fan of the 80s or a huge fan of Star Wars. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. It's all about the original trilogy, though. I just recently went to see the last Star Wars movies, The Last Jedi, and I don't know. I wasn't too happy with some of the. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I thought it was a little bit too much comedy. At times, it reminded me of Spaceballs. But it's still fun to watch. I know a lot of people they complain they don't even want them to come out with they're saying that Disney's ruining Star Wars, and they don't want to come out with some of the newer movies. But even if the movies aren't great, I'd rather have some Star Wars than none at all. So I also look forward to some of the new action figures that they come out with when the new movies are coming out. So more movies means more toys, and if you're like me, you love collecting the toys, you definitely want the movies to come out. So another thing that's great about Star Wars and books like these is that it gives you a really great a reference to be able to collect. You can pretty much become almost an expert in the Star Wars toy line or the Star Wars toy universe with a book like this, because there's just so much information. So much information on the toy lines and all the different action figures. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and share if you found it useful or entertaining, and please subscribe by pressing this Franchise80s subscribe button on this video. And thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time.